In the first 100 to 200 days in office, what should citizens expect to see if you're elected as president, sir?
Day one, hit the ground running. Day two, continue running. Day three, don't rest.
It never reached 24 hours, so it never reached 24 hours. Who is this guy wearing a Abado clothes, APC clothes? He even wears sunshade. He came to stand in the line with others. I thought that APC actually provided a place for Yoruba, is it Ronu, Abirenu, for those who are not Omoale, to come and buy fuel for 15 naira. Shameless set of people. You see, this is the kind of calamity we have been trying to warn people about. We have been trying to tell them that this man that wants to enter into power has nothing to offer to anybody. But tribalism made Yoruba people to come and vote him into power. Oh yeah, don't start now. Fuel is being sold for some places 800, 1,000 per liter. Buhari said, "You people will miss me when I go." Good Lord Jonathan said, "You will never get this kind of freedom of speech." Buhari said, "You people will miss." You have started missing him. For a very intelligent kind of people to come and think that somebody who stole power would do better to a country, you are joking. Look at it. This is Q. People that wants to buy for Yoruba Renu. All of them, even the man wearing short too. These are the people that fought to put Tinubu into power. How shameless the system have turned a lot of people. Look at the young man who even how shameless he is. He still came to the filling station wearing APC's clothes. He never understand though. That clothes he go still come out. It be like say what did they happen? Still be like film. Maybe they are giving him orientation, giving him advice that let him don't worry. Very soon all this thing that is happening will end. Let him just they play. Just they play. They play, they go. Una hear? Make una they play, they go. Look at fuel queue from beginning to the end. They came in and said that they wanted Tinubu to be the president of Nigeria. By all means, he must be there. If he's not there, things go spoil. You don't spoil. Tribalism have made the Yoruba to be suffering what they are suffering now. It will get better, but don't worry. We are waiting for it to get better. It's not our prayer for Nigeria to succeed. It will get better. Just keep waiting. But I actually thought that this, after this election, that APC will have their own filling station. I'm surprised that APC is equally standing in the queue. As that one woman said that it was Buhari that caused this fuel subsidy. God, people's mentality. Well, I have a video for you from our very own brother. What is it called? From our very own brother, Rufai, who has a lot to say. Look at FQ. Who has a lot to say in order to help us classify the lies that they will soon start telling. Look at FQ everywhere in the country, shamelessly unpredictable kind of people. I never start to, it's actually introduction. You will see. This one is just intro. We're just starting. Please watch the video, then I'll be right back.
Thanks. A lot of people have said the inaugural speech was not inspiring. A lot of parts to pick out of the speech. At a time when Nigerians needed a lot of healing, you need to have a speech that rallied people. And we thought that he was going to make key pronouncements, feeling the pains of people as regards the elections. But what he said was, yes, the election was highly contested, but I won. No, it's not about who won now. It's about the electoral process, which is being challenged in court. And to a large extent, what you say as regards that matters a lot to a lot of people that are watching. Because you have made some mistakes with that speech. The first one, and I just fact-check him now, when he said there was no provision for subsidy in the 2023 budget, that's not true. There was provision for subsidy, but it was up to half of the year. So President Tinubu saying there was no provision for subsidy, that's not true. 3.6 trillion. was earmarked last year for subsidy. And we have that money on ground. Yes, you are saying you want to go further. It is gone. How are you going to have a phased removal? What is your plan around it? Because it is gone, you said, what the marketers will hear, let me jack up price. So even if they bought the products at the former price, they are still going to jack up the price. And that's what's happening. That's what they call market forces. Things like this, it needs to be thought through. So is he going to make his decision? Maybe he's going to have a supplementary budget or whatever. I don't know, it behoves on him. But he needs to walk this back. Because you see, too many times, NMPC will come out with the rhetoric. What NMPC will always say, when you have fuel scarcity, what do they always say? One thing, we have enough supply. Market should cool down. The last time we had subsidy for months here, they kept on saying we have enough supply. But it didn't change the market situation. So I'm not surprised that Mele Kyari is saying what he's going to say. But the effect on the people, there's already queue everywhere. So he has made his first mistake. He will have to walk back this mistake in the course of the week.
People are about to witness promise. Yes. What people are about to witness is promise. This young man still came to the filling station wearing APC's clothes. I tell him, say, he go remove these clothes. The suffering never start. A man who stole to become your president cannot offer you anything good. This is the same thing I warned so many people in 2015 about Buhari. I said, this man that people want to put in power. Remember, there was a time he was a military head of state. Maybe violence at the CISO. Remember, there was a time he was the military head of state. What then happened? He destroyed the country. Look at Yoruba Reno. They are struggling for bus. There's no transport again, no. Because the fuel is scarce. No transportation. Yoruba Reno, I thought they are going to bring out private jet for them or Uber cars to enter. I am surprised they are equally struggling buses with the Labour Party people. Una eye go clear. Una eye never study clear. It go clear. What they'll be telling people is to be patient, be patient, 8 years go reach, nothing goes up. This was the calamity we are trying to warn so many of you from, but tribalism don't cover on our eyes. It go clear. Make una no worry. A question of time. A matter of time, everything go clear. So I actually thought that when I come out, I'm going to see APC people, having their own filling station, APC having their own bus. Or when you enter bus, you just shout, I voted for Tinubu. Yet everybody is paying the same price. Conductor don't even send you safe because everybody they verse. It go clear. I love you guys. Peace out.